I need something here.
When we started making the album, I got interested in sort of VR gaming and exploring the feeling of what it feels like to go into kind of virtual reality or alternative realities, and I found it to be quite a powerful experience. And I started sort of researching more about what's happening in the world of simulations and the future. And it turns out that both in science, in science they're using simulations to kind of look at black holes and galaxies, but also in gaming and entertainment. If computational power keeps growing at this speed, then there might come a time in the future where we can really create quite authentic alternate universes. I guess that was one of the influences that started the idea of the themes of the album, and then also sort of using that as a method to kind of explore kind of your own disconnecting from reality, from the current time, and like where would you go, where would you choose to go. And for us it was like both going into the future but also going into the past to look at like some of our earliest influences, like early 80s films and early kind of 80s music, but also sort of dreaming about what the future world might be like. So we're kind of sort of really sort of going into almost dreamscape type territory with that's kind of one of the themes for the album. Yeah.
I need something here.
Mostly new things. Like Matt said, taking some musical influence from some of those kind of early movies and the really early musical influences on us as kids, but then kind of combining that with modern futuristic sounds. There's quite a lot of that happening on this album, like layering, kind of using the instrumentation we use live, like bass, drums and guitar, but kind of adding things to it, layering in ways that kind of with much more kind of futuristic sounds as well, to create something new. And finding a middle ground in between that kind of collaboration of sound is something where we kind of feel like we're coming up with something new. But the album's pretty musically diverse, really. I mean, every song has its own world. It's all quite different, and yeah, it's quite a journey.
I need something here.